Good evening, dear viewer. Today was day 2 of World Cup, and we had 3 completely different matches, all of varying levels of interest and significance. We had Mexico versus Cameroon, we had Spain versus Holland, and who cares versus who cares. Now, Brazil is certainly living up to its reputation as one of the most unsafe places in the world. I mean, Croatia and Mexico were robbed blind, and Spain was raped and left for dead. Just so you know, that wasn't a rape joke, that was a Brazil is unsafe joke. Anyhow, Mexico versus Cameroon. What a bunch of bombs these Cameroonians are. It was an entirely one-sided match that should have ended 3-0, except Mexico were robbed of 2 clear goals that should not have been called offside. And I hate Mexico's team like I hate getting my scrotum hairs yanked out one by one, but I can be honest about it and observe that, yes, they were robbed. The first one was kind of debatable, I guess, but the second one was clear as day. I was beginning to feel sorry for them, but they eventually scored one that the ref could not possibly steal from them, as it actually bounced off the goalie's hands and into Peralta's feet. So, Mexico 1, wooden men 0. Actually, Cameroon were more like these guys. They should aspire to be more like this in their next game, though. Seriously, Cameroon, if your shit is this weak, you really should have stayed home. This crappy, slow team with poor aim and no strategy is gonna get eaten alive by Croatia and Brazil. Forget Cameroon. Chile versus Australia was the most boring game by far so far in this tournament. The first 15 minutes looked promising, with Chile scoring 2 in quick succession. Then it just devolved into a back-and-forth passing match between Australia and Chile. Australia put one back before halftime, but was never seen or heard again from in the game. The second half was an exercise in trying to stay awake. Chile put one more in, leaving the score at 3-1, which, for a game this boring, was a surprisingly high scoreline. And now, dear viewers, the main event! Netherlands versus Spain. Okay, so a few months ago, I said this in an episode of WTF. My crazy prediction is Netherlands and Chile to advance. Yeah, that's probably one of the most balls-insane predictions you'll hear. And a lot of you guys were like,
what a vivid imagination. You don't believe me? You will. YouTubers? You will become a true believer.
And now guess what? Spain, after being gifted the second free penalty shot given to any team at this World Cup, still could not stop Holland from giving them the dicking of their lives. It's like I said, I mean, France champions in 98, 3-0 in 2002. Italy champions in 2006, 3-0 in 2010. Spain champions in 2010, and where the hell do you think they're gonna go after that 5-1 drubbing they just received today? I mean, the Spanish net had so many balls go into it, it looked like a fucking McDonald's kiddie pool. Holland gave them such a huge beatdown, I was like,
Stop! Stop! He's already dead!
So yeah, from now on, Casillas is going to be spelled this way. Netherlands 5, Spain 1. Take that, FIFA, your other poster boy has been destroyed, and even the penalty you blatantly gave them that was completely undeserved did not help them in the least. Best of all, with Chile up 2 goals in differential and Spain at -4, Spain has to seriously go non-Spanish for their last 2 games, meaning they're going to have to abandon that tiki-taka style which has been defeated everywhere from Champions League to the Netherlands today. See, last World Cup they kept scraping by on 1-0 victories, so even if they were to make 6 points, and Chile and Netherlands score 6 points as well, we're left with goal differential, which right now is prohibitive for Spain. I don't see Chile giving up more than a 1-0 victory to them. Maybe Australia will be their saving grace? This group suddenly got really interesting.
You will become a true believer after today. The Netherlands and Chile advancing looks likelier after today. And I am the only guy on YouTube who has made this prediction.
Till next time, dear viewer.